Welcome back to Paydirt Football, Nevada Football League, Season 27. We are playing Part 2 of our game between the Minnesota Vikings and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We are in the third quarter, just starting the third quarter with the Minnesota Vikings up 17-8 over the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. You saw the first half yesterday, now you're here. We got the Vikings 33 plays, 221 yards. The Bucs 33 plays, 217 yards. Peterson is the leading rusher for the Vikings. He has 8 carries for 22 yards. Christian Ponder is 10 for 17, 174 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interception. Your leading receiver for the Vikings is Jerome Simpson, 2 catches, 52 yards. For the Buccaneers, their leading rusher is Doug Martin, 2 rushes for 19 yards. Their leading passer is Mike Glennon, 10 for 17 for 185 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions. And your leading receiver for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Tom Crabtree, 2 catches for 94 yards. And the Buccaneers won the toss in the first half, deferred. The Vikings received in the second half. Vikings will be kicking off. They're kicking off Walsh, Jarius. They rolled the 34. The kick is going to be 66 yards. It's going to come down on the inside the 1 yard line. Going to catch it 1 yard deep in the end zone. He's going to come out. Ravis is going to come out. He rolled the 31. He's going to run a 31-yard return all the way up to the 30-yard line. Nice return for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10 on their own 30-yard line and brought down by middle linebacker Cole. Brings them down. And at 14:51, Buccaneers ball. Here goes Ludwig. He's not having a good day. He's got 11 rushes for 1 yard. They're going to run an off-tackle play to the right side. 14. They rolled a 14 on a 2. And you're going to get an offensive flag. Ooh, we haven't had many flags today. That's an offensive flag. They rolled a 26 on an off tackle. That's going to be a B. Ooh, and a B3 is going to be a white box. So, see what the run is. Oh, you got a big run, 20. That's going to be a 13-yard run to the 43-yard line, a 13-yard run. But we have flags on the ground. And he's going to be brought down by Bishop. And the flag on the ground, they are pointing towards the Buccaneers line. It is a hold on the Buccaneers, and that will nullify the play. They're going to move back 10 yards. They're going to have a 1st and 20 now. Penalty, notify on the Buccaneers. They hold. So it goes a 13-yard run, goes to a 10-yard penalty, all the way back to the 20-yard line. So instead of a 1st and 10, they got a 1st and 20. So we're going to go with Rainey. Rainey's going to get the call now. And Rainey's going to run an off-tackle play, and he's going to run it to the right side. 22 is going to be a red 3. And you got a A2, that's going to be a standard. A red 1 and a red 3 is going to be a 4-yard loss. Back to the 16-yard line. Vikings run defense is pretty good today. They have held the Buccaneers to very little yards, if any. Let's see what they got here. I've got to run the play in. 14:02 to play. Buccaneers 28 yards. Minus that, 15 yards on 16 carries. So Glennon's going to pass on 2nd and 24 from their own 16-yard line. They're going to look for wide receiver 4, which is Asui. Asui is a 27 on the sideline. That's going to be a brown box on the sideline. E3 is going to be a pass prevent. That's going to be a white box. It's going to be an incomplete pass for Glennon. It's going to be 13:57 to play in the third quarter. And it's going to be a 3rd and 24 for the Bucs. That's going to be a hard one to get there. And Glennon backs into the pocket, looking for wide receiver number 4 is Asui. 25 on a medium pass. It's going to be a brown box. C4 is going to be a brown box. He threw it into double coverage, incomplete. Threw it in double coverage downfield. That goes 13:45. We've got to put the double coverage in there, and that's an incomplete pass. So they're going to bring up 4th and 24 on the Buccaneers 16-yard line. Not going good after that first quarter. Here we go, the punt. And you got Kins punting the ball. He's going to be punting it down to punt returner number 1, which is Sanford. The punt's going to travel. They roll the 35. 35, go down 35, 47-yard punt. Good punt. 10, 20, 30, 47, all the way down to the 37-yard line of the Vikings. And it's returnable, 39. And it's going to be a flag. It looks like there's a block in the back there. You got a 21, and that's going to be an 11-yard run. And there's flags on the field. He returned it up to the 48-yard line of the Vikings, but it's going to be brought back. It looks like a block in the back. He was brought down by Watson and Glue. And let's see here. 13:31. And it's going to be a flag. And the penalty is a block in the back by the Vikings. That will be brought back. So the Vikings will go from the 48. Illegal block in the back. They'll go from the 37 back to the 27. A 10-yard penalty on the illegal block from the spot of the foul. So at 13:31, Vikings first down and 10 on the 27 of their yard line. And let's go Peterson. Peterson's going to get the call. And you got a 35 on a sweep to their left. You got a 35 on a sweep, 35 sweep. You got 2 minus 1 is 1. You got a C2. A C2 is going to be a white box. He gains 1 yard to the 28-yard line. Now, the Buccaneers have done a good job too. They've only given up 56 yards today on 14 carries. And he's brought down by the right linebacker, David. So Peterson's been held into check. So it's really the passing game has been pretty good. And Ponder's going to pass here on 2nd and 9. He's going to throw to tight end 2, which is Rudolph, 24. You got a 24, and they got a flag on the ground. There's a flag. That looks like it's going to be their first. 36 is going to be a brown box on the sideline. C4 is going to be a quarterback sack. Uh-oh. Did he run or get sacked? Sack for 7 yards. Ponder goes down. Uh-oh. Ponder is sacked. He's going to be tackled at the 21-yard line. He's tackled for a 7-yard loss. He's brought down by the right tackle, Spencer. The flag is on the Vikings. Let's see what the flag is. It's going to be false start. It's a pre-snap. So it's a false start, pre-snap before the penalty. So it's going to be a 5-yard walk-off prior to the play. So now you got 2nd and 14 on the 23. No sack. And here's the pass. He's going to wide receiver 4 is right. You got a 28 on a 9. That's going to be 7 minus 2 is 5. E1 is going to be a white box. 5-yard pass out to the 28-yard line. He's going to bring up a 3rd and 9. Brought down by. It's going to be Claiborne, and David brings him down. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 9. 12:18 to play. Okay. Ponder's going to pass. He's going to look for wide receiver number 1, which is Jennings. 39 on a medium pass. Look at that. 28 minus 2 is 26. You got a D1. D1 is a pass. It's going to be a red 10 to a green 26. It's going to be a 16-yard pass play out to the 44-yard line. 10 subtract away from 26 is a 16-yard pass play. He's going to be brought down by Golston, brings him down. That's going to be 11:39. First down for the Vikings on their own 44-yard line. That's the way to do it. They're going to go Peterson again. Trying to get Peterson going here. They're going to run a 37 on a draw. That's going to be a 2 minus 1. It's going to be 1. F2. It's going to be a red 2 in parentheses. Red 2 rules. He loses 2 yards. And Peterson still can't get it going. It's going to be brought down by Teal and McCoy. And that's going to be a 10:57. 10:57 in the 3rd quarter. It's going to be 2nd and 12 on the 42-yard line of the Vikings. They're going to pass. They're looking for wide receiver 1, which is Jennings. Got an 18 on a medium pass. 18 is going to be 21 minus 2 is 19. B3, go to a B3. What's a B3? B3, short yard 23 in parentheses, overrules the green box. So you got 2, 10, 20, all the way down to the 35-yard line of Tampa Bay, and the Vikings got something going here. He's brought down by right linebacker Gould, and that, Vikings got it going again. They got 1st and 10 on Tampa Bay's 35-yard line. Peterson got to get something going here. They hand off to Peterson. 9-point lead for the Vikings. It's going to be a screen pass. That's a 5. 26 on the screen. It's going to be 8 minus 2 is 6. You got a E2. You go down to the E2. That's going to be 11 on parentheses. It's going to be 11-yard pass play down to the 24-yard line. And another first down for the Vikings. He's going to be brought down by, wrong guys. He's going to be brought down by, Claiborne and Banks. Claiborne and Banks brings them down. And that goes 9:36 to play in the 3rd quarter. Tampa Bay's got to do something here. 1st and 10 on Tampa Bay's 24-yard line. And they're going to go with Fulton. Bolton's going to get the call. He's going to get the call, and he's going to run off tackle. And it's going to go to the left side. He's going to get 35. That's going to be 3. -1 is 2. C3 is going to be a white box. He gains 2 yards to the 22-yard line. And it's going to bring up 2nd 8. He's brought down by David, the Bucks. And that's 8:55 to play in the third quarter. We've got 2nd and 8. Okay, Ponder's got to pass again. We're going to pass. We're going to look down to tight end number 1, which is Colson. 34 on a 9 is a brown box sideline. Brown box, E1 white box. It's going to be an incomplete pass. And that'll make it 8:44. It's going to be 3rd and 8 on Tampa Bay's 22. They're going to pass again, drop back. They're going to look for wide receiver 2, which is Simpson. 31 on a short pass is going to be 3 -2 is 1. C2 is going to be a green 1 and a red 3. You got C2 is a red 3 and a green 1. That's going to be a 2-yard loss back to the 24-yard line. He's going to be brought down by T.O. And that's going to be a good one there. Okay, they stopped him there. So at 8:01, it's going to be a field goal coming out. Walt's got to kick a field goal. Yep. 4th and 10 on the 24. They need a 24 or better. He rolls at 33. 33 is at 29. That's better than 24. The kick is good at 7:56. Vikings go up by 12. 7:56. They're up by 12 now, huh? There we go. Okay, Vikings up by 12. All right, Bucks. Got Josh Freeman on the bench, and he's a pretty good quarterback. Vin hasn't thrown an interception, but hasn't been moving the ball. All right, Walt's going to kick off. I got to consider something here. We're going to go to kick returner number 2, which is Banks. The kick's going to travel how far? 12. They rolled at 12. The kick is going to go 64 1 yard. That's going to go all the way down to the 4-yard line. Buccaneers are going to return it. 36. Banks comes out. He's going to go 26 yards all the way up to the 30-yard line. He's going to be brought down at the 30-yard line. Good return. 26-yard return brought down by Dean of the Vikings, and that's going to be 7:46 to play in the third quarter. Okay. Ludwig going to get the call. He's going to run an off-tackle play. It's going to go to the right side. 22 on a 2. 22 on a 2 is going to be a red 3. And B2 is going to be a 0. 0 overrules a 3, so no gain and no loss. But he's brought down by Cook. Brings him down. And that takes it down to 7:02. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Glennon's going to pass. He's going to drop back. He's going to look for wide receiver 4, which is Ohisa. 34 on a 9. It's going to be a 6. D3 is going to be a green 6 and a red 4. 2-yard pass play. 2-yard pass play ain't going to get nothing. Tackled by Henderson. He's out of bounds. That's going to be 6:44 to play in the third. Glennon's going to pass again. He's going to look for tight end number 2, which is Crabtree. You got a 30 on a 6. That's a 12-yard pass play. B4. B4 is a brown box. Brown box overruled. Brown box on defense overrules the 12-yard pass play. It's broken up by the Vikings. That was a good pass, too. Broken up by middle linebacker Henderson. Breaks it up. Yeah, Henning gets credit for the breakup. So at 6:40, it's going to be 4th and 8 on the Tampa Bay's 32. You got a punt. You got to do something, Tampa. You got 8-0 lead, and now you can't come down. Here we go with the Vikings leading 20-8. They're going to kick off. That's going to go, punt. They're going to punt down to punt returner number 2, which is Shadino. They rolled a 26. You go to the punt column. 39 possible roll. Okay. 10, 20, 30 possible roll or fair catch. You got to roll this one more time. We got 37. You go down here. You go to this possible. What happens? See, it would have been a fumble, a penalty, a fair catch, a ball roll. Oh, this is 36 to 37. He's going to return it. He takes off. He's going to return it. 34 is going to be a 13-yard return. So instead of fair catch, he picks it up, takes off up to the 44-yard line of the Vikings, and that's a 13-yard return brought down by Foster and Barron, and that's going to go 6:34 to play in the third quarter. Vikings ball. See if they can get Peterson going here. 12-point lead for the Vikings. They're going to run. Going to be a 24 on a sweep. They got a sweep to the right. Okay, 24 is going to be a 3, -1 is 2. B1 is going to be a red 3 and a green 2. Is going to lose a yard back to the 43-yard line. Bucks got their number. It's going to be brought down by David and Banks. Oh, wow. Where's he at? Nope. 5:54. And Peterson's only got 20 yards on 11 carries. Running is not good today. At good. 56 yards and 18 carries. 3.1 yards a carry. The Bucks 28 yards on 18 carries. 1.6. Okay, here comes the Viking pass. They're going to pass on 2nd 11 on the 43. They're looking for wide receiver 3, which is right. 32 on a bomb, and that's going to be a brown box. A3. Go to defense. A3 is a standard white box. That's going to be an incomplete pass. And that's going to be a 42. So 5:42. You got a 3rd down 11. Can the Bucks get a stop here? Pass. They're going to throw down to wide receiver 4, which is right. Again, 35 on a sideline. That's a brown box. A2 is going to hurt. You got 11 in parentheses right there. 11 in parentheses. Going to be 11-yard pass right to the line to make to the 46-yard line of the Buccaneers. Brought down by 23. The sticks come out. The stick measurements comes out. One would be a short of the first down. 2 or 3 would be a first down. The sticks are stretched. And it is a first down for the Vikings. They stretch the sticks, and it is a first down. Official measure, first down. Official measure, first down for the Vikings. 1st and 10 on the 46-yard line of Tampa Bay. They're going to go Peterson. Got to get this guy going somehow. You got a 35 on a draw. You got a 4, 35. That's going to be 2 -1 is 1. D3 is going to be a white box. 1-yard runs, all he got, down to the 45-yard line. Peterson cannot get it going against these Buccaneers. David makes the tackle. Buccaneers just need to get their offense going. 4:25. Ponder's going to pass. He's going to throw down to wide receiver 4, which is right. Jarrett Wright, 25 on the sideline. It's going to be a 5 -2 is going to be a 3. B1 is going to be a white box. 3 yards knocked out of bounds down to the 42-yard line. Going to bring up a 3rd and 6. He was tackled by Garcia and Rivas, and that's going to be 4:05 to play. Okay, 3rd and 6. Buccaneers 42-yard line. Ponder drops back. He's going to pass. He's going to look for wide receiver tight end 2, which is Rudolph. 26 on a short pass is going to be a 4 -2 is 2. F3 is going to be a white box on a blitz. They had the blitz on. He only gets 2 yards to the 40-yard line. He is brought down by the middle linebacker Foster, and it's going to bring up a 4th down and 4, and a little too far for a field goal. Yep, you would have to have a 67, and I don't have that. Not 57. I don't have a 57 in here on the punt column. Coffin kick. We're going to coffin kick. That's -10 yards from the punt. Coffin kick. It's going to be a 33. Oh, who's he punting to? He's punting to punt returner number 1, which is Barron. 33 is going to be 53 -10. It'll be 43. And it still bounces into the end zone. Coffin kick didn't work. Bounces into the end zone. So 1st and 10 on the 20-yard line for the Buccaneers, trailing by 12. Vikings 20, Buccaneers 8. They're going to go with Lowig, and you give it to him. They got a 22, a plunge on a 1, right straight ahead to the right side. He's going to get 4. E2 is going to be a white box, 4-yard run out to the 24-yard line, and that's 2nd and 6, brought down by Cook, brings him down. And that's going to bring it to a 2:42 to play. We're going to go Ludwig again. Ludwig's going to get the call. He's going to run a sweep. There you go. A sweep to the left. 27 is going to be a white box. B2 is going to be a white box. 0 yards gain. 27 brought down by Robinson and Sanford. and that's going to go 2:07 to play in the third quarter. And they might start putting Freeman in. Here's the pass. Let's see if Glennon can get it going. They're throwing down to tight end 2, which is Crabtree. 25 on a medium pass. It's going to be a brown box. A B2, a short yard defense, and that's going to be a white box. They get away with it, and that's going to be 1:55 to play in the third quarter. And Buccaneers down by 12. And Glennon is 11 for 22 for 187 yards. No interceptions, no touchdowns. Might put Josh in because Josh is and they got a punt on 4th and 6 on the 24-yard line. So there's a punt. And that's going to be Kean punting down to Blatton. And they rolled a 23. And 23 is going to be a what? 40-yard punt. That's going to go all the way down to the Vikings 36-yard line. And the return is going to be a 23. And that's going to be a 12-yard return to the 48-yard line of the Vikings. Good field position. 48-yard line brought down by Johnson and Black. Brings them down. And that's going to be 1:43 to play in the third. Okay, Peterson, 21 yards on 12 carries. Let's see if we can get this guy going here. He's going to run a 20 on a plunge on the inside. He's going to get a B. There you go. There's a B. F2. What's an F2? F2 is a white box. Blitz run. And a 20, a B. It's going to be a good run here. 25. That's going to be 16 minus 1. 15-yard run down to the 37-yard line of Tampa Bay. A 15-yard run by Adrian Peterson. He's going to be brought down by Foster and Barron. And that's going to be 1:05 to play. Good run there. 15-yard run. Fulton's going to get the call now. He's going to get a run. They're going to run a sweep. It's going to go to the right side. You got green box. A B2 is going to be a white box. So it's a short yardage. They knew he was going to run, and they stuffed him. Middle linebacker Foster makes the tackle. So with 26 seconds to play in the third quarter, hey, 2nd and 10 on Tampa Bay's 38-yard line. Ponder's going to pass. He's going to drop back. He's going to look for tight end number 1, which is Carlson. 34 on a bomb. It's going to be a brown box. E1 is going to be a red box. It's going to be incomplete. So that goes down to 14 seconds. You're going to have a 3rd and 10 on Tampa Bay's 37-yard line. Ponder's 234 yards, 18 for 28. He's going to put it up again. He's going to look for it. Wide receiver 3, that's Patterson, 84. 34 on a short pass. That's going to be 7 minus 2 is 5. You've got a B2. A B2 is a white box, 5-yard pass down to the 32-yard line. A short pass, only 5 yards, closer to the field goal range. Banks is brought down. Franks brings him down, and that runs the clock to all zeros. So we're going to have a fourth quarter, probably a field goal attempt, maybe. We'll have to see. And stats are good, so the third quarter ends. We're going to switch sides. It is a 4th and 5 on the 32. Waltz, should I send the kicker in? Yep, Waltz is coming in. As long as it's 35, so I can go 35 or 50. We're going to go off the field goal column. 32 or better. The kick is down. The snap is down. 32 is up. It's a 35. It's longer than 32. And Waltz hits that field goal. 49-yard field goal is good. So 14:55. Vikings up by 15 now. Ooh, come on. I'm going to put Freeman in. Yeah. I'm going to put Freeman in. Glennon's done a good job, but I got to put Freeman in. They're down by 15 now. Waltz is going to kick off. Freeman was our quarterback for a while. And he's going to go down to kick returner number 1, which is Ravis. And the kick goes 21. That goes 59 yards down to the 6-yard line. And the return, he's going to take off. 36. He's going to run it 26 yards out to the 32-yard line. 26-yard return out to the 32. He's brought down by the right linebacker, Mitchell. And it was 14:46 to play in the fourth quarter. The Vikings 23, Buccaneers 8, and they're bringing Freeman in. Yep, okay, we'll start with the run. Ludwig running down by 15. Hurry up offense. Hurry up offense. No huddle. 25 on a sweep. 25 on a sweep. They're going to run a sweep to the left side. That's going to be 5. A2 is going to be a white box. So 5-yard run out to the 37-yard line. Josh Freeman is in for the Buccaneers at quarterback now. Brought down by Robinson, and Robinson brings him down. And that's going to be 35 hurry-up offense. They come up to the line of scrimmage. They're going to go 41 Ludwig again. Ludwig, he's going to run an off-tackle play. You got a 15 on an off-tackle play. That's going to be an offensive flag. Offensive flag hurts. 26 is going to be a B. That's a B. And what's an E5? E5 would be a white box, but they got the B. But there's flags on the ground. And 11 would have been a 13-yard run all the way to the 50-yard line. But there's an offensive flag on the ground, most likely a hold. Brought down by the right 35 Shreddles. And the flag on the Buccaneers is going to be a hold. That's a hold. So 14-14. Instead of a first down and 10 at the 15, play is going to be notified. It's going to be holding on the Buccaneers. That's going to move the ball back from the 37 to the 27, a 10-yard penalty. Instead of having a first down, it's going to be 2nd and 15. That's 2 big runs slugged with Cat and both penalties. Pass. Josh Freeman's in now. He's going to throw down. Josh wears number 5. And he's going to be throwing down to wide receiver 3, which is Williams. You got a 33 on a 9. 33 on a 9 is going to be 4. You got a B1. It's going to be a white box. 4-yard pass play up to the 31-yard line. Only a 4-yard pass play. Tackled by Allen. And that's going to go 13-53. Hurry up, hurry up. 3rd and 11. Josh Freeman drops back in the pocket. He took up for Gleason. He's going to go to tight end 2, which is Crabtree. 35 on a 9. That's going to be 7. You got a B1, going to be a white box, 7-yard pass play out to the 38-yard line. He's going to be dropped down at the 38, going to be short of a first down. Going to be brought down by Sanford, and that's going to be 45, 13-35. It's 4th and 4 on Tampa Bay 38-yard line, and they're trailing by 15. We got a punt. We can't give them a short field to go with. Nope, punt. We're going to punt, and that's Keon. Keon's punting down to punt returner number 4. His name is Prater. And the kick is a 24. And 24 is going to be what? 24 is going to be a 51-yard punt all the way down to the 11-yard line of the Vikings. Good punt. 51 yards. The return is going to be a 16, which is going to be a red 1. He loses a yard on that return. He's brought down on the 10-yard line, a 1-yard loss. Tackled by Peterson. Tackled by Loig. Brings him down, and that's going to be 13-26. Okay. 15-point lead for the Vikings. They're going to go Peterson. He's got 36 yards. You got to get this guy going somehow. 28 on a draw. They run 28 on a draw. Draw 28. That's a 4. He gets 1. -1 is 0. E2 is going to be a white box. No gain for Peterson, and he's stuffed for no gain again. And that's Banks, and Golson brings him down. And that's 12:48 to play in the 4th quarter. And we're going to pass. Ponder's going to pass. 239 yards passing. Going to look for wide receiver 4, which is right. You got a 10 on a medium pass. And that's going to be a pass interference. X. Pass interference. So let's see what the play is. 33 on a medium pass is going to be 19 -2 is 17. A 3 on the defense is a white box. 17-yard pass out to the 27-yard line. So it's going to be first down either way. It's going to be pass interference called on the Buccaneers. And that's going to be 33. 12:33. Do we decline the penalty? See what the yardage is. The yardage is 16 yards to a 17-yard pass play. Decline the penalty. Penalty declined. Against the Buccaneers, it was pass interference. All right, and then we're going to go Peterson on 1st and 10 on the 27, and he's going to run, and you got a sweep to the right. 34 is going to be 4 -1 is 3. You got B2 on the short yardage, white box. He gets 3 yards to the 30-yard line. 3-yard run by Peterson, right down by Foster, and that takes it down to 11:54. And it's 2nd and 7. Ponder's going to pass again. He's going to drop back. He's going to look for wide receiver 1, which is Jennings. 23 on a 9. That's going to be a 17 -2 is 15. E3 is going to be a white box. And a 15 in the green. Going to be a 15-yard pass out to the 45-yard line. First down and 10 for Minnesota on the 45. He was tackled by Bank, and he knocked out of bounds. 43-33, 11-33, and Ponder's up to 271 yards passing. Peterson's going to get the call again. We're going to go with Peterson. And we got a draw on Peterson, and that's a 33 on a draw. It's going to be 1, -1 is 0. C3 is a white box, and he gets no yard, no gain. So Peterson has no gain on that one. Tackled by, not Allen, tackled by Claiborne. Claiborne brings him down, and that goes 10:53 to play in the fourth quarter. Ponder's going to pass again. He's going to throw it up there. He's going to throw down to tight end number 2 is Randolph. 21 on a 9 is going to be a quarterback sack. D3, can that help you? D3 is a red box. Nope, quarterback sack rules. So what happens here? You got a 26. He's going to run for 3 yards. So Ponder, instead of getting sacked, scrambled for 3 yards up to the 48-yard line. Scrambled for 3 yards, steps out of bounds. No one hits him. Tackled by Foster, or pushed out of bounds by Foster. That'd be 46-36. So 10:36. You got a 3rd and 7. Buccaneers need this stop. They got to get a stop. They're 2 scores down. Ponder drops back. He's going to pass. He's 21 for 31. He's going to pass to wide receiver 3, which is Patterson. 32 on a bomb. It's going to be a brown box. D3 on the defense is a white box. That's going to be an incomplete pass. Buccaneers stop him at 10:22. It's going to be 4th and 7 on the Vikings 48-yard line. They're going to punt. And the punter comes in. He's going to boom it. That is Locke, number 12. He's going to kick it to punt returner number 2, which is Golston. 38. The punt's going to travel with 34. They roll to 34. That punt's going to go how far? 34 is a 41-yard punt all the way down to the 11-yard line. 41-yard punt. Return to 34. And there's going to be flags on the block in the back, it looks like. 22. Going to be a 15-yard return out to the 26-yard line. Good return for the Bucs, but it's coming back. There's a flag on the play. Tackled by Cole and Blayton. And it's going to be a flag. And the flag's usually a block in the back. The flag is going to be a block in the back. Penalty. Notify on the Buccaneers. Illegal block in the back. It's going to move it from the 11 to the 6-yard line. Freeman's got trouble now. Josh Freeman with 10-12, 94 yards away from the score, and trailing by 15. The pass. Well, now pass. It's going to be a run, huh? We're going to go 41. We're going to run with a run. Off tackle. 26 on a off tackle play. And that's going to be a what? Off tackle play is a B. Got a good one there. And you got F2, which is a red 2. So it's -2 from the B. How far is he going to run? 23 is going to be 13. Going to be 11-yard run out to the 17-yard line. Nice run to start that series off. Brought down by Henderson. Hurry up offense. Start him off. Get him out of the line of the field goal or the goal post. There we go. 1st and 10. 17. Now Freeman's got to pass. He's going to heave-ho. He's going to throw it down to tight end 2, which is Crabtree. 38 on a 7. Good throw there. That's a 13 on a medium pass. B3 is going to overrule 26 in parentheses, overrules the offensive chart all the way out to the 43-yard line. Freeman hits a 26-yard pass, tackled by Stanford. They hurry up, no huddle, hurry up. 48-38, 9:38 to play in the fourth quarter, trailing by 15. Josh Freeman is dropped back into the pocket. He's in the shotgun. He's going to throw down to wide receiver 3, which is Williams. 36 on a bomb. You're going to have a brown box. D2 on the defense. It's going to be a white box. That's an incomplete pass. That's going to be 9:26. Josh Freeman drops back. Going to pass again. He's going to look for wide receiver 1, which is Jackson. Guys didn't roll away. You got a 14 on a medium pass. 14 is going to be an offensive flag. That's not what they needed. An offensive flag. You got a 24, which would be 15. D2 would be 1. 14-yard pass play down to the 43-yard line of the Vikings. But there's a flag on the ground. It's going to be tackled by Stanford and Scenario. The flag is a what's the flag? It is a delay a game. They never got the snap off. Pre-snap. Delay a game. So back to the 38-yard line they'll go. It's a delay a game right there. Oh, sorry. Okay, so instead of a delay a game, so 9:26 to play. It's going to be 2nd and 15. That delay a game moves them 5 yards back. They got a pass. They're throwing down to wide receiver 4. And that is Osea. 16 on a short pass. That's going to be a 1-yard pass. F4 got a QT. They got the blitz on, and they got to him. Oh, man, did he get out of it? 27. He's going to get out of it. 2-yard run for Freeman. Ooh, scrambled for 2 yards. Didn't get sacked. Got a 2-yard run out to the 40-yard line. He's going to be brought down by Robinson and Stanford, and that's going to go 9:07 to play in the 4th quarter. Both teams still have 3 timeouts. Both teams do not have a challenge. 9:07. They're going to pass on 3rd and 13. Josh Freeman looking for wide receiver 2 is Crabtree. You got a 35 on a bomb. 35 on a bomb. It's going to be a brown box. And D1 is going to be a red box. Brown box rules. That's going to fall incomplete. It's going to be 8:55. 8:55 to play. 4th and 13 on Tampa Bay's 40-yard line. Got to punt. Got to play it safe. Got to punt. And don't want to get him in field. You're 5 yards short from getting in a field goal range. So we're going to punt. Sheehan's going to punt down to punt returner number 1, which is Stanford. They rolled a 35. 35 is going to be a what? That's going to be a 47-yard punt. 10, 20, 30, 40, all the way down to the 13-yard line. The return is going to be 13 from the 35. That's going to be a flag on illegal block in the back. 23 is going to be a 12-yard return out to the 25. But that's going to come back. 12-yard return to the 25. Tackled by Johnson and Block. And it goes 8:43 to play. But there's a flag. It's usually a legal block in the back. And it is a block in the back. So Vikings will start deep in their territory. It'll start from the 13. It'll move back to the 6, to the 7-yard line. Half the distance to goal. 1st down and 10 on their own 7-yard line. Peterson, 16 carries, 39 yards. Not doing his job. And the pitch, or the run, going to be a draw. And it's going to be a draw to the right. And it's going to get a red 2, 39, red 2, +1, red 3. D2 is a white box, loses 3 yards back to the 4-yard line. Ooh, timeout, Bucks. Call timeout right there. Timeout, Bucks. 39, tackled by who? Pinch and Claiborne bring him down. Pinch and Claiborne, and the Bucks call a timeout. 39, yeah, they did. 8:39, they called their first timeout. I don't know about that. It's too late now. They called their first timeout. First charge timeout of the half. Okay. So we're going to go Peterson again. They're going to go with Peterson on 2nd and 13 on the 4. You got a sweep to the left. You got a 35. That's 1-1. It's going to be 1 yard. You got an F2 blitz. It's a white box. 1-yard run out to the 35-yard line. And they called their second timeout. The timeout again? Yep. David tackles them. They call a timeout with 8:25. So 8:25, the Buccaneers use their second timeout. I don't know what they're doing, okay. Maybe they're hoping, I don't know. That's their second charge time out of the half. They're relying on their defense. The Vikings only have 76 yards rushing, and the Buccaneers only have 50 yards rushing. But passing's been pretty good. Vikings 271, Bucks 224. They're going to pass. Ponder's going to pass. He drops in the pocket. He will be thrown out of the end zone. He's going to throw to tight end 1, which is Carlson. Tied in 1, 18 on a 7 on a medium pass. That's going to be 21 minus 2 is going to be 19. You got a blitz on, and they didn't get to him. They got a white box, and he gets 19 yards all the way out to the 24 yards on a 3rd and 12. He gets a 19-yard pass play. First down, Vikings. Brought down by Glue, and that goes 7:48. They just wasted 2 timeouts. Buccaneers should have stopped them. They did not. That's 2 timeouts they wasted. They're going to go Peterson again. Peterson's got a 1st down and 10 on the 24. You got a sweep on a 10. What's a sweep on a 10? He's going to lose 5 plus 1 is 6. E3 is going to be a white box. Loses 6 yards all the way back to the 18-yard line. No timeout. They didn't call it. Tackled by 37 Tanny. And that's going to be 7:30 to play. So they're going to go Peterson again. And Peterson's getting bombarded here. He's not doing a job. He got a draw on 24. That's going to be an offensive flag on 24 on the draw. And the play is going to be a 12. 12 is going to be 2 minus 1 is 1. C3 on that's going to be a white box. And 1 yard. Going to be up to the 19-yard line. Declined the penalty. Yeah, left corner. Johnson. And the flag on the Vikings is what? The flag is, doesn't matter. The flag is a false start. So they're going to hurt the Vikings. False start on the Vikings pre-snap. So not going to hurt them there. Moves them back 5 yards to the 13. 2nd and 21. Oh no, they're going to keep it on the ground. Peterson, they're going to run the clock out. They only got one. Bucks only got one timeout. They're going to run a sweep. It's going to be a 32. 32 on a sweep to the right is a B. F1. What's an F1? You got a red one, so it's going to be -2 off the B. Peterson gets a big run. What's he going to do? 29. 24 yards, -2, 22-yard run. They need 21. He tackled at the 40, 35-yard line. It was 2nd and 21. Peterson runs 22 yards. First down, Vikings. Oh, talk about a break for the Vikes there. Peterson needed it and got it. His first big run. He's got 53 yards now on 20 carries. They're going to go Fulton. They got the ball and they're running the clock out now. Yep. They got a sweep to the left. 21 on a sweep. It's going to be an offensive flag. Looks like a flag hold maybe. 32 is going to be a sweep. And D3 is going to be what? Nothing. It's going to be a 35. Going to be a 18-yard run to the Buccaneers 47-yard line. 18-yard run, but there's flags on the ground. And let's see what the flags are on off. It's going to be a legal shift. Oh, wow. Only going to be a 5-yard penalty. Okay, illegal shift on the Vikings. Notify the play. 18-yard run. Illegal shift on the Vikings. They're going to go all the way back to the 35, back to the 30. So a good run by Fulton. Turns up to be a 5-yard penalty. So 1st and 15 for the Vikings now. They're going to go Ellison. We'll go Ellison now. Ellison's going to get the call. They're going to run a 2 off-tackle play. 36 is going to be 2 minus 1 is 1. A2 is a white box. Gets 1 yard to the 31-yard line. And that's 36. It's brought down by Calisa. And that's 6:06 to play. 2nd and 14. Peterson's back. He's going to get the call on 2nd and 14. He's going to run a screen pass. There you go. That's how it's done. 28 on the screen. It's going to be 18. C1. It's going to be a red 4 and a green 18 minus 6. It's going to be 12-yard pass play out to the 43-yard line. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 2. And he's going to be brought down by strong safety. Who's going to bring down? Foster and Golston. Oh, gee. 5:28. Vikings 2nd, 3rd, and 2 on the 43-yard line. Can the Bucs stop him? They're going to go Fulton. Fulton's going to get the call. He's going to run a draw. Going to run a draw. 22 on a draw is going to be 8 minus 1 is 7. E3 is going to be a white box. He got 7 yards out to the 50-yard line. 1st down and 10 for the Minnesota Vikings. And they keep the clock going and they keep the ball. Tackled by Tio and Castilla. And that's going to go 4:47. And they only got 1 timeout left. Oh, boy. Peterson, he's getting the call. What's he going to do? He's going to run a 20 on a sweep. 20 on a sweep is a white box. -1 is 1. You got a B1. You got a red 3 and a -1. That's 4 yards back to the 46-yard line. And they're going to call their last timeout right there. Brought down by Blue. And that's going to go 4:40. And that's their last timeout. Buccaneers call their last timeout. Yeah, and they're trailing by 15. 3rd and final time out of the half. All right, Peterson. Let's see. Run Peterson again. He's got 49 yards on 21 carries. He's going to run a draw. You got a 15 on a draw. That's, oh, there's a B on a draw. F3, what's an F3? On a blitz, you got an F3 blitz, a white box, it's a run blitz, and Peterson breaks through. 35, Peterson got a 35. He's going to run 19 minus 1, 18-yard run. Just like that, Peterson put it on in the fourth quarter here like he's supposed to. Everyone else is tired, and he's just running through them. That's Golson brings him down, and that's going to be 4:05 to play. Vikings ball, first down and 10 on Buccaneers 36-yard line. You've had 10 plays, 57 total, 10 plays, 57 total yards with 4 minutes and 38 seconds they've used up. Bolson's going to get the call. He's got 30 yards on 7 carries. He's going to get the call. You got a draw on Fulton. That's a 35 on a draw. That's going to be 2 minus 1 is 1. And you got an F4, 18 plus 1, 19-yard run down to the 12-yard line, or 17-yard line, tackled at the 17-yard line. Oh, the Vikings are putting on a show. Tackled by, oh no, tackled by who? A 35, tackled by, oh it is, the free safety. Golston brings him down after a big run. That's going to be 3:25. Tampa Bay, no timeouts. Vikings already first and 10 on the 17-yard line. Oh boy, let's go Ellis. Ellison is going to run now. All they need to hear, they're going to run a draw, a 4, 27 on a draw will be 1 minus 1 is 0. You got an A3 on the defense, a white box, 0 yards, no gain, and he's brought down by Banks and Barrett and Rivas, and that goes 2:47. They're just running the clock out now. 76 yards, a 12-play drive, 76 yards, 5:56. They're just not giving the ball back. Peterson's going to get the call. Peterson gets the call. He's 67 yards. What would he do? On a 1. 35 on a plunge is 1 minus 1 is 1. And D2 is a white box. He gets 1 yard to the 16-yard line. And that takes it down to tackled by David. That takes it down to 2:05 to play. For the Vikings to win this game, 15-point lead, pretty slim chance for the Bucs to come back. Yep, 2 field goals is all they got in the second half here. And they got a 3rd and 9 on the 16. Ponder's going to pass. He's over 300 yards of passing. He's going to look for wide receiver 2, which is Simpson. They got a 23 on a 9. That's going to be 17 minus 2 is 15. A2 is going to be a green 11. 11-yard pass play down to the 5. That's going to be first down and goal on the 5-yard line. The Buccaneers could not stop the Vikings on the final drive. Brought down by Foster. It's 1:53 to go. Buccaneers, no timeouts. Vikings just going to kneel it here. That's the game. The Vikings are going to win this game 23-8. Ponder takes a knee. That's the first one. He gets tackled to the back to the 6. That's going to take it down 120. 120. Oh, kneel down right there. Ponder's going to kneel down again. Oh, going to kneel down again. And that's going to move it back to the 7. And that'll take it down to 44 seconds to go. Yeah, I don't think they got enough time here. They snapped it too early. Ponder takes a knee. And that's going to take it down to 23, back to the 8. 3 seconds to go in the game. 3 seconds to go in the game. Ponder's going to take one knee and hold it, huh? Yeah. He's going to take a knee and hold it. And let's see what the down. Yep, he takes it. You hold it, backs up a little ways, run the clock out. And that's taking it down, run it all zeros. And the Minnesota Vikings are going to beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers today. After falling down 8-0 in the first quarter, Vikings scored 23 unanswered points and beat the Buccaneers 23-15. Check your stats. And we got the Minnesota Vikings 77 plays, 443 yards of offense. The Buccaneers 50 plays, 274 plays. They only had 17 plays in the second half. Buccaneers and the Vikings each had 33 plays in the first half. Buccaneers could not get nothing going in the first half. And we thank you for watching Paydirt Football, Nevada Football League, Season 27. We're opening game for the Minnesota Vikings, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Vikings 23, Bucs 8. Thank you. Come back for more.